Audiolithic Mac got the info. Yeah, Audiolithic Mac got the info.
What's good, everyone? Audiolithic Mac, and I'm back with another video. Now, in this video, right, we are going to discuss why Bolo, the producer, right, the YouTuber, runs circles around EASKI, right? Now, it's painfully obvious who's the best, right? Now, of course, I've had my grievances when it comes to both, but Bolo, right, is far superior when it comes to both of them, and and as I stated before, it's obvious, right? Now, Bolo just posted a video about why you should not quit your day job as a producer.
I'm here to tell you guys right now.
Do not quit your day job, your hard-working job, which pays you money for the pursuit of being this so-called producer, right? And that's what I've been saying since the beginning. Right? So Bolo gets it. And I support Bolo. I gave him a 100 for that video. And I've noticed a lot of his videos, right? He's been pretty much on point, you know, since the whole AI thing, right? I don't really see him promoting AI, which is another plus. And he's been pretty honest and transparent about, you know, about everything and just about the industry and life itself, right? So I give Bolo a big check mark and a plus, and I support him. I follow him. As I stated before, my only grievance with Bolo was the misinformation about Pro Tools, which Pro Tools is the industry standard, whether you like it or not, right? It's the industry standard in movies and in music, right? So, I mean, by him saying it's not the industry standard is not the correct information, right? It's not the correct information. Now, the AI thing was another thing that I was opposed. And but recently he hasn't said anything about AI or promoted AI. So I give him all the props. Plus he's from Florida, and I also give him props for that. So I support Bolo. I follow Bolo, right? Yes, I was pissed off regarding his AI and the misinformation, but that's like a small outlier when it comes to his content. I think he has great content, good content. He's a good guy, good family guy, you know, and I think we should support Bolo. Yes, he has the affiliate links and all that. Yeah, it is what it is. But other than that, he's a great guy. He did not scam me. I can say that about Bolo. He's not offering phony consultations, right? Yeah, he may have had the beat reviews, which I think are phony. You know, I think that's just a little ploy to get money. But he's been offering free beat reviews, which is a plus. So like I stated before, Bolo gets it. I really think Bolo gets it. And I have no issue with Bolo, right? He's doing great stuff here. But EASKI, on the other hand, still hasn't learned his lesson. He's still pushing his gear, right? He's still mocking people who work, right? He's still trying to push these fake phony drums he's trying to sell, creating some more fake phony drums, which you're going to probably sell for like $150. And the main reason why I'm giving drums for free, I'm sick and tired of this crap. Those drums are recycled drums. I'm adding up an extra bonus, right? An extra bonus. If you have weak sounding drums, I will run them through my analog gear for free. Not only am I giving away free drum kits, if you have a drum sounds that need cleaning up, right, and need to be reprocessed, hit me up at audiolithicmac@gmail.com and I will do those for free. Because you just shouldn't have to pay any money for any drum kit. So you have any weak sounding drum kits that need to be remastered or remixed or whatever, ran through Analog Gear, I will do that for you for free, people. For free. Just hit me up, send me your drums, I'll run it through my gear, I will do all the processing myself, right? And I will do the editing to make them sound professional. And I'll give them back to you for free. For free. So spread the word for free. No more of this buying drum kits, spending money on recycled drums. I'm so sick of that garbage, but I digress. And of course, lastly, about our good friend EASKI, he's still promoting those fake phony consultations. Yeah, hit me up on the consultation. Yeah, hit me up on the consultation. You got any questions? Hit me up on the consultation. No, that's not a consultation. And I hope EASKI is listening, because I know he watches my videos, because he has his minions, right, in the comment section. This is what you need to do if you really want those $100 consultations, EASKI. Remove the name consultation. I'm going to help you out, sir, because like I stated before in another video, you just don't know any better. So I'm going to help you out. Remove the consultation. Just say, for $100, ask me anything. Advertise that, and then you will be fine. But remove the consultation, because if you're offering a consultation, that means you will be acting as an agent for the individual who purchased the consultation. That means you will have to do follow-ups, give a concise plan when it comes to their endeavor. Do you understand? You have to act as an agent, a fiduciary. So remove the whole consultation from as part of your plan, right, or money-making scheme. Remove that and just say, ask anything for $100. Then you won't be held as an agent or a fiduciary for an individual, right, as a consultant. So, information for you. Now, I mean, if you still want to pursue this fraud of a consultation, that's up to you. But I'm giving you advice here. Remove the whole consultation word from it and just say, ask anything for $100. That sounds a whole lot better, even though that's still a fraud. But at least you won't be held for consultation fraud. Do you understand? But anyway, and another reason why Bolo is way better than EASKI, because Bolo makes his own beats. You never see EASKI make a beat live. You never see that. Never. He only presses play because Dom and Tom, right? Dominic Bazile and Thomas McCree make all his beats. And then he squashes the hell out of his songs with all that distorted analog gear. His analog chain is just full of distortion and color. It just sounds bad. But for some reason, he convinced y'all that it sounds good. No, that sounds bad. It's squashed, overly colored. It's bad, people. I'm just going to be honest with you. That sounds terrible. That's not good sound when it's squashed. It has way too much color in the mix. It sounds bad. So he never makes his own beats. He never makes beats. He just presses play. You don't see Bolo pressing play. Bolo makes his beats. Bolo has made hundreds of beats on this channel. Every week he makes a beat. Every week Bolo makes a beat live. And when it comes to his production, he produced it. His hit records were all produced by him. Beats made by him. Other than EASKI, right? Where CMT made all the beats. CMT made all of his beats. CMT has said it in interviews, multiple interviews. He said, nah, we were faking the funk. I made the beats. CMT made all the beats. EASKI didn't make a thing. Which shows, because he cannot make a beat live for anything. I offered him $100 to make a beat live, and he couldn't do it because he can't. He just presses play, and that's it. That's all. So when it comes to a producer, right? A real producer, Bolo wins every time compared to EASKI because Bolo has proven that he can make beats. He has proven that on countless occasions. But EASKI, no way. That guy will not make a beat live for nothing. I'm telling you, because he can't do it. Simply put, he just can't do it. So, compared to the two, Bolo wins. Bolo wins.
Flawless victory.
And I think people should start supporting Bolo. Just start easily creeping toward Bolo and start leaving EASKI behind, because EASKI is not being genuine. All he does is just hijacks other people's ideas, other people's beats and sounds, and just presses play. Granted that he, Dom and Tom is part of his team, right? But he needs to say Dom and Tom created this, and I'm just pressing play, instead of him pressing play and saying I did, which he did not do. We all know that now. And if you don't accept this truth, then you're just in denial, like many of the minions are. They're in denial. In denial. And this is not an Oakland thing. I know one guy in the comment section said, I'm for Oakland, so I guess I'm one of the minions. No, sir, you're not one of the minions simply because you're from Oakland. This is not an Oakland thing. And I'm going to tell you this. A lot of the information that I get about EASKI comes from people from Oakland. People from Oakland has hit me up telling me about this guy, that he's a fraud. His own people from Oakland, California, email me, hit me up on Messenger, right? And tell me this guy's a fraud. This guy doesn't make his own beats. They send all the information that I got about CMT, they sent it to me. Now, I figured out he was a fraud just by a whim, just by reading his patterns and then listening to Dom, listening to Tom McCree, right? And I'm listening to how they make beats. For example, right, if you listen to a lot of Ski's reflips, you can tell just by listening to the drums, they were created by like the V drums, the rolling V drums. You can just hear the dynamics. You can hear the quality of the drums. And that's what Dom has. Both Dom and Tom uses V drums. The drums where it's not a regular standard drum kit, but it's an electrical drum pad that you hit that's set up the same way as a drum kit. I know how those sound. I used to sell those at Guitar Center, and I used to play those. I can hear the sound quality of those V drums in EASKI's beats. That's why I know he ain't making them doggone beats. It's Dom and Tom making those drum patterns, and of course playing the instrumentation. So he can't fool me. He can fool y'all, but he cannot fool me. So, I mean, this guy is just a complete fraud, and he knows he's a fraud. He knows this is a con game going on. But this is the thing. If you know you can't make beats, just say, yeah, I got my team of Dom and Tom here, and we making this hot track. Just say that. And then and then there will be no scrutiny when it comes to your skill. Because now you're saying, oh, it's a collaboration. All your beats that you're playing are all collaborations. But he is so narcissistic, right? He's not going to do that. It's all about I, me, when it comes to EASKI. All about I. Do you understand? And I feel sorry for KLC, man. KLC. This is the funny part about KLC. KLC literally has Ski by the balls. Because Ski cannot say anything bad about KLC. If he pisses off KLC one time, KLC gonna go just spill the beans. Yeah, he wasn't making those beats. It was CMT. So he has to be good friends with KLC. He can't. If KLC say something wrong that he doesn't like, Ski got to agree with it. Yeah, you right, brother, you right. Because if he says something that appears the opposite of what KLC says, KLC has the power to say, you know what? You don't make them beats. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be real. And that's why I say I feel sorry for KLC, because now his reputation is in jeopardy by messing with this dude. Right? You don't hear any of those guys mention CMT, despite CMT on air in interviews saying he made all the beats. Ski didn't make anything. So that puts KLC's reputation at risk just by associating with EASKI. So guess what? EASKI is worshiping KLC right now. He can't. KLC can do no wrong with EASKI. And if I was KLC, I wouldn't doubt if he getting a cut of those super chats. If he's getting the cut of those drum kits, because bruh, if anybody knows if that dude didn't make the beats, and we know CMT clearly said EASKI didn't make any of the beats, all that No Limit stuff, early No Limit stuff, right? He did not make any of it. It was all CMT. And you know KLC knows that. But is he going to say anything about it? Heck no, he ain't going to say anything about it, because it's going to tarnish his reputation as well. And I feel sorry for him, because KLC actually knows how to make beats. EASKI doesn't. So I digress with that in. Well, other than that, that's all I have for now. But stay tuned for the next video, and let's support Bolo, because Bolo is a real producer. Right? And Bolo is not going to mock you for having a job, unlike EASKI has multiple times. Bolo is not going to make any homophobic slurs on his live. Bolo has been respectful in every one of his lives. That's another thing about Bolo. The guy is a respectful individual, knows how to act and knows how to articulate. EASKI, on the other hand, it's not that type of individual. So I support Bolo, and Bolo gets a big check mark, and I think everybody else should support him too, despite of all the super chats and despite of all the affiliate links, because I mean that's his thing. He's admitted, yeah, I do it, which is honesty. That's another thing about Bolo. He's being honest. Unlike EASKI, who is not being honest. He is not being honest at all. So support Bolo. Bolo gets a check mark. Bolo is a way better producer, because he actually produces his own beats, his own songs, unlike EASKI. And I mean production, I mean creating, actually programming and playing. So that's all. Audiolithic Mac, and I'll be back with another video. Peace and stay blessed.